Now, your first alert weather with meteorologist Tim Strong.
Well, checking out Radar Network, we already have some rain starting to move closer and closer in our direction. In fact, probably a pretty good downpour there moving across Emmanuel Johnson County, right around the Swainsboro area, following Highway 1 off to the north and west. And that trail of rain stretches from about the lake through Warrenton down to Macon, Georgia. So more and more of that precip is going to be moving in, and more of the heavier rainfall is going to continue later on, moving this way into the afternoon. And that's one reason why we have the first alert that's going into effect through today and tonight and through Thursday, because of the potential of some flooding rains here. We're talking maybe 3 to 4+ inches of rainfall in our direction. So you got to go back and think about all the damage from Helene. Yeah, we shut the rain down for the entire month. Well, now we're starting to look at maybe a very wet 24 to 36 hour stretch coming our way with more rain than we really need. But let's look at this. Flood watch is in effect from 1 p.m. today, so almost time for that to start up for just about all of the counties in the viewing area, and is now stretching out across parts of Bamberg and Orangeburg County. That goes until 7 p.m. Thursday. And we look and see that we're already under a moderate risk here for some flash flooding, level 3 out of 4 to a slight risk. This goes through today and tonight, and then we'll continue to see that flood risk remain at least marginal to a slight risk for the first half of Thursday. So a good indication that some very heavy rains are coming our way. Might even have a raindrop falling out of a lot of the cloud cover. Most of it's been holding off in the metro, but it's really muggy outside. The air is so humid. Dew points are in the 70s. It's cloudy in 77. We get every so often a little peak of sunshine, which we saw come out there at the virtual duck dash at the Aiken Y when Zana was given that report. So yeah, dry now, but not expected to stay that way. Good news about this event, it's not expected to be a real wind issue. Winds may be up there around 5 to 8, but it will be more in just about all a rain event going through for the first alert. So strong winds we certainly don't need. Upper 70s, it'll be easy to get there too, because we've got a little time before the rain starts moving in our direction. So climbing up there close to 80. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be the best setup for the Columbia County Fair. Hope you're able to enjoy the previous days without the rain. Not to saying you can't go out there, but we're looking to see that rain really impact by the time the gates are open in there at 5 p.m. We'll have low to mid 70s. Well, we've got a very strong hurricane happening, and this is really pulling up a lot of the moisture from Cuba into the west coast of Florida and up into the southeast. Raphael, a hurricane, winds are right now 110 miles per hour. Gusts are at 130. So pretty significant storm out there that will continue to track more north and west and then continue out towards the Gulf of Mexico into Friday and the weekend. Now, not a direct impact, but still the impacts are a lot of the moisture coming up from south to north that we're going to be experiencing for the rest of today. Definitely expected to be a wetter commute coming home late in the afternoon and finishing up the school day. And you can see from 5 p.m. today, midnight, this is really the opening window of some of that heavier rainfall coming in. Thursday morning will be damp, no doubt about that. Most of the heavy rain seems to trail off and stay more focused down along the Carolina and Georgia coast. But we'll continue to see some showers stay with us through Thursday night and Friday, but that's not going to be an issue for flooding rains. What mainly is our concern is what's coming later on this afternoon through very early tomorrow morning. Friday at 5, we're definitely looking drier and might even have some sunshine out there. So for the rest of the day, just keep the umbrellas handy, rain gear, drive carefully home, because we'll just continue to watch the rain threat increase as we go through tonight. First alert through tonight and tomorrow. Heading into Friday and that Veterans Day weekend, temperatures still a little above average, middle 70s, and then a drier outlook into Monday and Tuesday next week.